Hey everyone, and welcome to Pony 411. This is episode 115 for the week of September 13th. I am Alca7raz, and with me, once again, as usual, is Nemesis.
Yoha.
Yoha, broha.
Exactly.
So yeah, the hiatus is over.
Finally.
It is officially over. We have another actual pony episode out.
Oh no.
That's what we're going to talk about. So,
Ponies.
ponies, yes.
Now your whole day is ruined.
Oh, geez, thanks. We've got a few things to talk about. We're going to talk about, like we said, the new pony episode. We have a comic to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a little bit of news. And actually, a little bit. It's not much.
Relatively.
Yeah.
There was a time this was actually a lot.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let us start with the news. If you'd like to follow along, you can find our show notes at pony411.libsyn.com/show notes. Remember, that's LIBSYN. So go there and click the link for this episode and follow along. So, convention news. BabsCon has announced both John Delancey and Andy Price for 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going down there, you'll be able to see them both. Midwest Brony Fest has announced Anili Heed. That is the Swedish voice actor for Spitfire. So yeah, I think this might be her first US con.
Possibly.
She's attended a few of the European ones, but I don't know if she has been to any US ones. So anyway, that's neat. Nightmare Nights Dallas has announced both Katrina Hadley and Ishi Radell. Let's see if I can pronounce that one right. Ishi is the animation director, and Katrina is the storyboard artist for Rainbow Rocks, and is working on season 5 too.
Oh my.
Yeah, so that'll be neat. They'll be there. Those are two of them that showed up in that one single frame horsehead shot from the 100th episode. Volunteer applications for Everfree Northwest are open.
Yes.
So if you want to go
Lots of
help,
positions there.
go apply.
There are a lot of open positions. So
Oh, yes.
check
Yes,
them.
there are.
Check them. You might be able to do something.
Yeah.
Graphic design is my passion.
Yeah. I've contemplated it, but
The joke doesn't really work in audio, but I did it anyway.
yeah, you tried. You tried.
Look, webmaster and IT staff.
Yeah. I've contemplated that before, but
Line management, oh goodness.
that's
Basically,
something
you gotta
they
hurt
always
people
need
and
help
yell
with.
at them.
yes.
But do it in a friendly tone unless they are being obstinate. Then you can be mean.
Yes. So, out of convention news, Tree Hugger will be coming to the Game Loft Pony Game.
Righteous.
Yep. She'll be showing up. So, yay, if you like Tree Hugger and you play the game. There you go. Merchandise news. New Hasbro Pop toys have appeared on Taobao. These,
Yes.
a little bit different. At
bit.
least the design is slightly different.
Yeah. They basically the bot packaging in particular is the different one.
Yeah.
No longer does it have a
The weird
window.
Yeah.
It's just a box. Because apparently people are wondering because apparently they're doing super hot at retail, but
Yeah, I haven't seen a huge amount of them, but I don't really pay attention to that.
apparently the Sunset
particular
Shimmer one
aspect.
then came out and I didn't notice. Then again, I don't really go buy pony stuff that often. If I'm going to be brutally honest,
Yeah.
I gotta go find it. To Amazon.
To Amazon. Wave 13 of the blind bags has shown up in Europe. Although, strangely, some of them have the transparent sections and some of them don't. Don't know why,
Because
but apparently that's the way it is.
good luck.
Yep. I think they may still be tagged in the usual manner. I cannot remember, though.
Good luck.
Yep. Good luck. The DJ Pone 3 Build-A-Bear plushies are now available.
Yes.
So,
Online.
yeah, online.
They'll be available in store pretty soon.
Yeah, I've been seeing
18th
unstuffed
September.
versions, so
18th September, that's this week.
so if you want some vinyl scratch plushies that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg, there you go. Hot Topic now has Series 3 of the Funko Mini Vinyls. So yeah, and this is stuff with like Chrysalis in it, I believe so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Chrysalis and the CMC.
And the CMC. Yay.
And I think cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yes, he's in this.
Pretty sure he's season 3 as well.
Mm.
Volume 2 of the MLP Omnibus is available on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get those, go get it. Get it. Get it.
Get in.
Some more of those interesting stop motion Equestria Girls video things have popped up.
Yes.
They're a
Stop motion.
thing.
They're
Alright.
short and goofy.
All right. They're interesting, I guess.
They're still using the dolls, which have been, I think, described as creepy.
Yeah.
Then again, to me, I'm just like, they look like dolls, so
They
I
look
don't
like
see
dolls,
the creepy.
but they're just weird. I don't know. And in our last bit of news, a couple promos for the remainder of Season 5 have popped up.
Yep.
Revealing little bits of future episodes in them.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Minor, very super minor spoilers that don't really tell anything. One of them shows primarily stuff from the episode we just watched, with a little bit of others.
Yeah. Yeah, including, well, talking of Destiny again.
Destiny, not the game.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden the CMC showed up. And if you remember, there's that Season 5 poster where they're blanked out.
Yes, and the timing of talking about finding their destiny.
Of course, people kind of just overlooked that because, oh, look, Pip.
Yeah.
I don't care about little Pip. But yeah, I'm just like, so the CMC are finally going to get the Kingdom Hearts? Good.
Yeah.
Then Big Troll, they don't.
Big
or
Troll.
it's in some weird that Season 5 finale thing or whatever.
Yeah. I have no idea.
And the other one also showed some bits from the Nightmare Nights episode.
Yep, and they showed costumes for the main 6.
All of them we see at least, we have an idea. I'm not sure what Fluttershy is, but it's a black dress thing. Or robe, something.
I'm going to make a prediction, and I'm probably going to be wrong, even though I wasn't wrong last time, unfortunately. It's probably a vampire related.
Possibly.
Because, Flutterbat and all that. I
She
did not
still
intend
have
to
the
rhyme.
fangs, remember?
What?
She still has the fangs, remember?
Oh, that. Yes. That little one-off thing that was never seen again.
Exactly, but she has them. And Twilight's like a centurion or something like that.
Yeah, she looked like it was dressed
soldier,
as a
Roman soldier or something.
Dash is an astronaut. Applejack's a lion. Pinky's a roller girl.
Yep.
Rarity's
a mermaid.
Sea pony.
Yep. Looks like sea ponies are finally in the show.
Shooby-doo. So yeah, that's it. That's all the news.
What was the other thing that was in there? Oh, well, we got, I think, pretty sure the idea of what the one where Pinkie Pie knows that episode.
Oh yeah, there was that little bit. There was also a little bit of Dash flying in the circle saying it's best day ever.
Bet that's from next week.
Maybe. I don't know.
Something happens and then she gets
Well, that was in
accused.
a stadium and Soren was behind her.
Yeah, it was in a stadium, but remember there's also a scene where it shows Rarity and Dash sitting next to each other in a stadium.
True. So,
that's the best day ever, and then she gets accused now. And then we're going to go, oh, this is the worst day ever.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Watch.
That's your prediction. My prediction will happen for a while. So yeah, like I said, that is the news. That's it. That's all there is.
Yeah, not a lot. For realsies.
So, we actually had, finally, Pony come back.
Did it?
Yes, we did. We had Canterlot Boutique was our episode. It's a Rarity episode.
Oh no.
Yep, Rarity
Alca7raz and cry.
I am cry. Yeah. So yes, quick short synopsis. Try and not ramble too much.
Too late.
Rarity, waiting for a letter. It finally arrives and means she successfully opened a new fashion store in Canterlot.
You mean a boutique?
A boutique. It's a fashion store. So yes, she finally gets to open this new store in Canterlot, and she's overjoyed. And then we cut to it, and she's setting things up, and everyone's happy, and she has a new character as her manager. Yay, Sassy Saddles as her local manager. Yes, do the Z snap.
Yep.
So yes, and they talk about, oh, look at her fancy new dress design inspired by the princesses and
in Canterlot in general.
And finally gets to the big dress that she designed, the big major one that's inspired by the stained glass window.
Of Twilight.
Yes, of Twilight becoming an alicorn. And everyone's happy. And
Twilight was the one wearing it.
and they asked Twilight to wear it to show it off because everyone likes the new princess.
Mm-hmm.
So they do, and everyone absolutely loves it. And, well, during the whole show, showing off the dresses, Sassy's kind of
Starts changing
butting
things.
in and trying to take over the stuff, much to the chagrin of Rarity. So yes, everyone loves the princess dress, which Sassy actually renamed at the last minute. Rarity had a different name for it, but everyone loved it, and they got like 100 orders for it, and then Rarity was stuck making them all, and Sassy kept her making them, wouldn't let her do other things.
Mm-hmm.
And after she made like 200 dresses, Rarity realized this is it. You don't want to do this anymore. So she says, nope, I'm done. I'm closing the store. Has a sale of showing all of the dresses, and everyone comes in and starts liking the dresses. Rarity decides, you know what? No, I'm not going to close the store. This is what I want to do. Not making all the dresses, but showing people and seeing them enjoying their new dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Tells Sassy that, she's a bad pony. Basically says, no, you got it wrong. And then Sassy says sorry, and they keep the store open, and everyone's happy.
Yep.
That's basically it.
Yes.
I don't like Rarity.
No,
I'm just going to say that. I don't like Rarity, but I try to look past it. Because, I don't like her, but I don't think she's a bad character. But even looking past this, I wasn't, jumping for joy over this episode.
You were doing cartwheels?
Hey, I tried to avoid it. I tried to avoid not saying that. But yes, I'm not doing any cartwheels. For coming back from a hiatus and having this, it was just really kind of a letdown for me, really. It's not a bad... I didn't think it was a bad episode. It's definitely watchable, but it was just more like all right. It's another episode. It's not really bad, but okay. Yeah, it's a thing. It's just not very... It's good, but it's not that great.
I liked it well enough when I watched. I enjoyed watching it. It is one of the weaker episodes of the season, although there is a big gulf between it and the two weakest.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's a bad episode. It's definitely watchable.
The two weakest episodes so far, there's a massive gulf between those two and this one. But it's still one of the weakest episodes so far just because of just how the numbering works. But it was interesting. I enjoyed it, but there were far better episodes we've already seen. We left off with a really good episode before the hiatus, and now we got this, and we're like, I'm hoping the next few episodes are much better, but we don't know.
Yeah, we've got 2 more Rarity episodes. It's just like,
he's literally dying in front of my eyes, and it's hilarious.
If it's going to be like this, it's going to suck. I don't like
And this
Rarity.
is also Amy Keating-Rogers, which is like, all people are like surprised. Like, this is the episode she turned in?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to, pile on her, but it's like...
Yeah, it's not common for her episodes to be low tier like this.
No.
Everyone's going to have their episode.
Oh, that's true. She has a couple misses here and there. She does.
Everyone has a couple misses. But, yeah, so I'm not going to say, she's a horrible writer. She's definitely not. She's a great writer. But this episode is just...
There were some interesting moments throughout.
Oh, yes. There were definitely...
Funny
moments and interesting moments. I just don't think they really held the whole episode up.
Oh, yeah. Another thing, probably most of us are aware of, that Sassy Saddles was voiced by Kelly Sheridan.
Yes.
A.k.a. Starlight Glimmer.
Yes. Came back for another role. Did a pretty good job, actually.
Yeah.
I did like how it was run.
Speaking of funny moments, I did like the bit in the beginning with Pinky.
Because
she makes these disgusting cupcakes and then she eats them.
Turns out just like they thought they would be.
Terrible. And then she loses her cupcakes.
Yes.
And she made some weird faces, including smooshing herself on the window.
Yeah, and then that face when she eats the first cupcake.
Yeah.
The big wide open mouth. It's like, what?
Vacuum.
And I already saw people shove cigarettes in there. Gentle Colts.
Yep. And then the fashion plate.
Fashion plate. Holy crap. Oh, and he was the voice actor. Peter Kalamis voiced Fashion Plate. Peter Kalamis has quite the repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
Voicing Goku.
Well, not the Goku most people know.
No.
He did the original Ocean dub, which most people universally agree was not great.
But he did that. He also showed up in a few. does other acting too, like Stargate. He showed up a few times in there. Adrian Brody.
Yep.
In the Stargate universe. So yeah, that's kind of neat to have him show up.
Just also made some great faces, including one where he just
yes,
hooves on cheeks and everything, just big stupid grin.
That was yes,
and he just is so in sync with Rarity.
Those two are going to get shipped so hard.
I want to see it. Go for it. Go.
I do want to see it. Someone send us some of that. I want to see that before it hit Dip Your Burrow. So yeah, there were some great moments. There really were.
There was at the end. There was the Gothic pony.
Oh,
which a lot of people thought, including me, was voiced by Tara Strong doing a Raven voice because it was really close.
But it wasn't.
Then we get to the end credits and Andrea Libman. What?
Voiced the Goth pony.
The only thing I can think of is some weird contract issue which prevents Tara Strong from doing more than Twilight's voice.
Maybe the contract is on Raven's voice?
No, she can do the voice. It's not like the voice is, I don't know, it just could be a weird thing.
I don't know, but it is interesting. But hey, Andrea did a really good job.
Yep.
Really, really good job.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's the pony, the pink one who was with her all excited, and then people were like, and then no. They're sisters.
They're sisters. Yes, it turns out that's actually a cut line that AKR mentioned. So they doesn't say it in the show, but AKR says that yes,
so it's C-tier canon, which means you can ignore it.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Word of God says, though.
It's C-tier.
So yeah, there were some great little bits
also
here and there.
Also the very last pony to show up, the incidental pony.
Incidental pony.
The big one.
The big one, the one that had the picture
of herself, which just raises so many questions.
But yes, that was actually the one. There was a picture of her or some pony similar to her in Thanks for the Memories in the locker. Yep. That weird green
she
pony.
She might have a boyfriend then. Or a girlfriend.
Right there. Or a girlfriend.
We don't know whose locker that is.
A significant other who is a Pegasus and works in the weather factory.
Mm-hmm. I also noticed no one commented on her size. Not one character did.
Only in comments did I hear that.
Yeah, not one character.
But in the show.
All they commented on, all they laughed about was them saying the dress name at the same time.
Have the princess dress? No!
Yeah, exactly that.
Because they decided they're not making it anymore.
Yeah, it's discontinued. But there was no comments about the weight or anything, which is really good.
Yes. That was very good.
She's just a goofball who loves life, apparently. Yep. And wants a princess dress.
Wants a princess dress. I want the princess dress.
Sassy Saddles, though, was an interesting character.
Quite.
She was just so gung-ho. And also, there's one line which made me go, because I don't want another boutique to fail or something like that. It's like... Again?
Again?
Wait, you've done this before?
I saw a comic someone made that was referenced on that. She supposedly has this huge repertoire of places she's worked for.
But it's like, again, how many times has this happened before?
Yeah.
Now I want to see that.
Yeah, that's interesting. There might be some backstory here. Fanfic authors, get to it.
More fanfic demands we make.
Yes. So it is interesting.
She also, of course, based loosely off the Fleur de Lis Luna model,
who showed
also show up.
Fleur showed up near the beginning.
So did
of
Lyra.
The first one. Yeah.
Lyra and Fleur in the same scene? What madness is this?
No, she visits Canterlot every now and then. We learn that.
I know, but it's just Fleur shows up again. It's like, oh, hey, Fleur. I remember you.
Fleur.
And I'm trying to think of what... Oh, the something else Pumps picked up. They were talking about the princesses, and they did not mention Cadence in the slightest, which could be just AKR just forgot, or just one of those... Does this be technically the Crystal Empire's kind of autonomous?
I don't know.
And she's not actually a princess of Equestria. It's one of those weird things where people don't really know the political standing of it, and I don't think the show people really care enough to actually go into that because, well, politics aren't interesting usually. Even for adults, they're not interesting, so they're especially uninteresting for kids.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe there's a kid who likes politics.
Yeah, maybe, but still, it's weird.
It is a bit weird because no one else likes politics.
Although I did like one line was... Apparently, Twilight is the most popular princess in Equestria.
Well, yeah, and
I like that.
There's a very obvious reason for that. She's the newest.
And
these are the Canterlot types.
Most popular. So hey, look, recognition, which is weird. Although probably, she's popular in every single district except Manhattan. Oddly enough, don't everyone just went who?
Yeah.
In fact, Manhattan wasn't even where Luna existed.
See, these are the Canterlot types, and they're all about royalty, but it's all what's new and fab. So in a month, they won't even care about her.
Oh.
Just like with Celestia and Luna, really. It's
Yeah,
just kind of the day-to-day, yeah, whatever, they're there.
That's the princess. Except, of course, when they need a favor, then all of a sudden it's
Oh,
groveling
yes,
and begging.
whenever you need a favor. Except that's more than nobility. I'm the most
Well, of course,
important
we're
thing.
actually now dipping into fanon, if we're going to be honest. We haven't really actually seen any of this
We
in the
gotta
show.
have something else to talk about. I'm running out of things to talk about for the
Not
episode.
really. But, there's a song.
Oh, right. There was a
Multiple
song that I've
times.
already almost completely forgot about because I didn't really care that much.
There's a song. Yeah, I liked the song.
It wasn't
I liked
bad,
the
but-
various iterations of the song that kept going through the show.
Yeah, rules of Rarity.
Mm-hmm. No, so I found it weird. Okay, so I remember one point. Okay, Rarity's upset because she's just making the same dress over and over again.
Yeah,
She
it's an
wants to be
assembly
creative.
line.
She wants to make something new, and she can't.
Yeah.
So eventually, she gets inspired, and she does gem
She
design.
adds the gems to it, yeah.
And she gives it to the customer. And the customer's upset because it's not the same as everything else. And I'm just like, are you kidding? A one of a kind? I feel like I'd sell it's a one of a kind variant, special, limited.
It's a chase variant. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But nope, they wanted what Princess Twilight wore.
Yep, because that's what they care about. Celebrity status.
Celebrities, yep, which they explicitly mentioned.
Which is one of the main reasons why I cannot stand stuff like that. I don't like high class and fashion stuff because it leads to that level of vanity so quickly.
No, shut up. It's fine though.
Ah. Rarity doesn't, but it's so
I
close.
remember the
but-
speculation leading up to this episode. People were like, "Is Rarity going to leave Ponyville?"
Nope, and they cleared that up right at the end.
Right at the end, because like,
right there at the end.
although it would be interesting, because like, oh hey, this show's about friendship. Now let's have a bit where we're having to deal with long distance friendships.
It would definitely be interesting to see if they...
It's like, hey, look, especially now in today's world, it's like, oh hey, your friends move, but you can still keep connected with them.
Yes, I don't think they have that kind of technology, though. The most
I know,
we've ever
but
seen
with
was
them, let's
Spike.
be honest though, in
It
Canterlot to Ponyville is really just a train ride. It's really not that far because they go there
Yeah,
pretty
they do.
frequently. And Twilight apparently, you can imagine Twilight probably makes frequent trips to Canterlot now.
Well, now that she knows how to fly the distance... and
Well,
it's
it's just
quicker
still,
than-
if
and
she's able to
apparently
fly
flying
it-
is quicker than a train ride.
Well, if she flies it, it's probably one of those. It's a matter of schedule convenience. It's like you have to wait for the next train to come through versus I can just leave now
yeah.
or when I want and not wait for the next train.
Or see if she can teleport the
If it's
distance.
within flying distance, that means it's actually probably not that far of a.
Apparently it's not within teleportation distance, though.
Well, we see there's Ponyville and up there's Canterlot. So
Yeah, but scale in this
I know.
show is a little bit weird.
I know, but it's still. I also would imply it's not very far. So it still would be interesting, like if they showed this dynamic of having to deal with a long distance friendship.
Yeah, I actually would
Especially
like to
since
see
that
that.
other speculation is Dash actually becoming a Wonderbolt, and that would mean she
Well,
wouldn't
that would
be able
be
to stay in
even
Ponyville.
more than just long distance
That'd be
relationship.
constantly moving.
Constantly moving and very
Possibly.
rarely in
They
in
still haven't
contact.
really exactly shown exactly what a Wonderbolt really is.
Yeah.
Like, how often do they move around? Do they like are constantly on the road? Is it like, do they have like a season? Do they go out and do shows? What? We don't really know.
Yeah.
Again, more filling in the lines with Fanon.
Yes. I mean,
But-
they did show up to, to try and
It
take
would
the
imply
deal
though
with
that she
Spike.
would have to move from Ponyville to get to the Wonder if she got in the Wonderbolt. So it still would be an interesting concept even if they didn't do it.
Mhm.
Who knows? Maybe next week.
Who knows? Because it's supposed to be a Rarity and Dash episode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And probably involve Wonderbolts a bit.
yep. If that one screen clip, one
Mhm.
video clip was from next episode. When I first watched this episode, especially with the song, I did start seeing a couple small parallels with Art of the Dress. Yeah, I mean, especially, Rarity singing a song about sewing, definitely drew it, but
Mhm.
there definitely wasn't enough. But I was actually talking about this earlier, I think there's it has a large similarity in story structure and line as Wonderbolt's Academy, actually. I was a little surprised. It's like basically Rarity's more boring version.
Oh, well, you think it's more boring. Some
Yes,
people
I'm
probably
saying
actually
it's
think
more
it's more
boring.
interesting. I know some people actually do not like Wonderbolt Academy.
Yeah, well, they're objectively wrong.
Going down that route, huh?
Hey, you've done it so many times.
Yeah,
It's
but
my
I've done
turn.
it. I do it as funny.
Maybe to you. So yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, I mean, it starts out the same exact way, too.
Waiting for
a letter. They get something they've been wanting for a while. They go off to do it. It turns out not to be the way they wanted or is expecting. So they decide, no, we're not gonna. If it's gonna be like this, then no, we don't want it. And then they resolve it, and then everyone's happy.
Yes.
It's basically same.
Except Sassy Saddles isn't really lightning dust levels of jerkishness.
No.
In fact, we see Sassy Saddles actually did have good intentions all along. She just, well,
a little bit misdirected.
Yeah, I've seen that. That seems to be a familiar thing with Kelly Sheridan.
Well, maybe.
Good intentions and misdirection.
We don't have any official stuff
Starlight,
on,
but still, it seems to be the implication because she's talking about harmony and friendship and stuff, and that's what she wants, but she's going about it in a very bad way.
Yeah.
And now we got Sassy Saddles, who wants nothing but like Canterlot Boutique to succeed.
She wants her store to succeed.
She wants to succeed, and
there was that bit, her boutique.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, there it is.
Wonder if that's where the repertoire comes from.
Where she starts taking over.
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of interesting, I've heard a couple people mumble, not a huge amount, thankfully, but a couple people mumble like, oh, what about Coco Pommel? Why couldn't you have her show up?
Because she's busy with that theater production.
She's also, doing kind of in Manhattan, not Canterlot.
And we're going to see her in 2 weeks. We'll know what she's been up to, probably.
Yeah, it's like...
there we go. That's why she couldn't take over for Canterlot Boutique.
Did you forget that she's in a completely different city?
Doing something else entirely? Because last time we saw her, she was working on a theatrical production.
Yes.
It's possible she's doing something else, and that's okay. Calm down, guys.
Fortunately, I haven't seen a huge amount of people freak out about that yet, but...
She'll be here in 2 weeks. That's probably because most people remember, oh yeah, she's going to be showing up in 2 weeks.
Where was she? You have 3 Rarity episodes coming up. Hold
your horses.
Hold your horses. Yes.
So, kind of a lackluster beginning. Well, I don't want to say outright lackluster, but...
It wasn't lackluster, but it just definitely wasn't up to the hype we were hoping for coming back to the season
we do
4.
hype ourselves to crazy degrees
we
when
do,
there's a hiatus.
I mean, still, I was hoping for something a bit more.
See how much we hyped ourselves up for season 5, and a lot of people went, oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Well, season 5 is still off to a really good
start. I know, but
start.
a lot of people in season 5 premiere are just like...
I can't say a start because we're halfway through now.
I know, but people like season 5 premiere are like, I don't know what I expected. And like, that wasn't... Some people were like, that was kind of low-key. And people were expecting the big bombastic episode, and we got a pretty low-key one, but still worked out really well.
Yeah.
So people hype themselves into a corner and go, oh, and they get upset when their hype isn't met because they just overhyped. Hype responsibly, children.
Hype responsibly.
In fact, pony responsibly.
Oh, yes. The thing we keep telling people to do.
You gotta listen.
I think that's about all I can really say about the episode.
Now going into tangents about other stuff that's not episode.
We're trying to pad. We shouldn't pad. Although everyone else pads. So.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's about all I can say about it.
Yeah. I think we said our piece. It's fine, but...
It's fine. It's watchable, but... it could have been better. And there's better ones out there.
But there's also worse.
There is also much, much worse. So definitely not the worst, but definitely not the best. Anyway, we have a comic to talk about. Yeah. So get to that.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, it's Friends Forever number 20, a.k.a. the Luna in Discord issue. In this issue, we see Discord is sleepwalking and while doing so, causing chaos in his sleep.
Oh boy.
Apparently this is a result of nightmares. And, well, Luna's been tasked with helping Discord with these, so he'll stop doing this because he's kind of ruining everyone's lives right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, Luna is inside Discord's dreams trying to work out his problems and seeing why he's so upset. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's the summary because I can't really say more without spoiling the big reveal. But yes, it's an interesting issue.
Yeah.
I was actually found it quite good.
Yeah. I loved all the little references. They love doing it with Discord with Discord comics because they can.
Discord anything. Let's just reference everything we can.
Yep. I mean, they reference Firefly.
Yep, they reference Firefly.
The show, not the G1 pony.
Yeah.
Not to mention the obvious Matrix one, like on the cover.
Several Matrix references. There's references to reality TV. There's reference to sitcoms, business numbers. And it's also fantastic artwork.
Yes, it is. It's a great issue.
Yes, it's fun throughout the whole thing. I loved it a lot. I know there's a bit of a blah on the internet right now, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think those people need to calm down.
Yes.
I did like towards the end what they don't outright go to a certain area. They don't go to it, but they start like hinting possibly maybe, but sort of very lightly. Just enough to get people all riled up about it, but not enough to actually confirm or deny anything. They're really good at that.
They're very good at that.
So, yes, very, very fun issue, worth the $4. I liked it a lot.
Yes, definitely. Go get it.
Yes, I will say the regular cover is probably actually better than the subscription cover just because, yeah, Matrix. There's only one Matrix movie, remember that.
Yeah. We can ignore the second and third.
What's second and third?
Exactly. Although, honestly, there were some good scenes in the other ones. I mean,
Chateau.
What?
Chateau.
The third one had the big...
I know, but I'm second one, Chateau.
Yeah.
Just Chateau. If you probably know what I'm talking about when I say that.
That's the comic. And, well...
That's it.
Have no fan content.
Yeah.
There's not... It's been kind of a quiet week.
A week.
A week. Heh. With no fan content, that brings us to the end.
Yeah.
Short episode. Actually, a short episode this time.
Don't worry, they're not all be short.
No, they're not all going to be short.
I'm sorry, they're not all going to be this short.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to listen to us a little bit longer on other episodes. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, you can find all of our episodes past, future, present at pony411.libsyn.com. Remember, that is LIBSYN. You can also find us on iTunes. Just search for Pony411. Find us there, subscribe. Happy days. You also find us on Stitcher or on Stitcher's mobile apps. Just search for us and find us on there. You can also find us on YouTube. youtube.com/pony411. All of our episodes are there, so you should like, subscribe, and comment. We also air on Ponyville FM every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, so tune in if you wish. We're also on Ponyville Live. Whenever we update, we'll pop up there. We'll tweet it out and we'll show up on their front page. You can find all our listings on their site and all that sort of fancy stuff. So check us out there. If you would like to get a hold of us, you can email us, send us comments, suggestions, whatever, just say hi. You can email us pony411podcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/pony411. So go like us there, leave us a comment or whatnot. We'll post there whenever we update an episode or whatnot. You can also find us on Twitter. We are at pony411. So follow us, tweet us. That's the best way for quick communications. Find us there. You can also contact us on our personal accounts. I am at Alca7raz with a 7 instead of a T and an underscore at the end. And he is at Nemesis Prime 1.
Yes.
So go follow us individually there and tweet us and see us talk about nonsense or absolutely nothing in my case. Most of the time.
He's really bad at it.
I'm really bad at talking to people. I reply. I just don't say things.
He will reply to you, though. So even if he's not saying something, say something to him.
Yes, if you say hi, I will say hi back.
Also, Destiny,
yes. That's coming out
jumped back in for a bit. And the Taken King's coming.
Taken King's coming out.
They really revamped it. And I'm really happy about it.
They did, yes. So it definitely looks good.
If you gave it a chance before and didn't like it, give it another chance if you still have it.
Yes, give it another chance. Give it another shot. They got rid of Dinklebot. Now
of course, I'm finding out some people actually prefer Dinklebot to Nolanbot.
Which is interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Not my problem.
Not my problem. Not our problem. So, yes, that's the end of the episode. Hope you like what you heard. Hope you'll tune in next week. What is next week's episode?
Rarity Investigates.
Rarity Investigates. We did catch a clip of that.
Yes.
In the promos. So,
Detective Rarity.
Detective Rarity. So hopefully next episode will be better than this one. So tune in next week when we talk about that. But until next time, please pony responsibly.
Goodbye.
See ya. Fashion plate. Holy crap. Oh, and he was the voice actor.
He's all prepared for his big bit, and then you realize he's not prepared at all.
Not prepared.
He's not
at
prepared
all.
for this.
I was not prepared.
He has failed the test.
I did.
He's not going to become an alicorn.
Probably a good thing.
Emmy Larson was just like, no, I'll give everyone else wings, but not you.
Oh, that gives me a sad.